Hey, what is happening, guys? This is the Nature coming at you with another video. So today I got some news regarding Final Fantasy VII Remake, and it's pretty big news. So of course the Final Fantasy VII Remake is said to be very different from the original. However, it's going to somewhat incorporate the original aspects. So this was actually confirmed by Kitase over on Twitter. Now, before I even get into that, there was a tweet actually leading up to a video which explains the entire thing. So let's just dive straight into that. As you can see right here, the official Final Fantasy VII Remake account actually tweeted out, "Extra depth is being added to the story of Final Fantasy VII Remake, and we've shown glimpses of it so far. One example is that President Shinra claims our heroes are allies of Wutai." So we asked hashtag FF7R producer Yoshinori Kitase to explain a little bit more about it. So of course, if you played Crisis Core and the original, you know there was a war between within Wutai. So it looks like this story is going to actually expand upon that, or at least give more in depth to it. So Kitase actually said this: "After the original Final Fantasy VII, we created the Compilation project containing several continuations." So this is of course stuff like Advent Children, the movie, Dirge of Cerberus, the third-person shooter with Vincent Valentine. Then you had Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core, which to me is an amazing game. I'm not too sure if you guys like Crisis Core, but that's an amazing game. Those are basically somewhat of the compilations. And then there's still Before Crisis, so that's basically the compilation project. And then he says, "And in Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII, we depicted the Wutai War, or the war within Wutai, which is basically like the opening aspect, which was very good, and I really liked the Wutai war arc. I mean, like, we never really expand upon it, but it looks like the remake may be doing that. I'll elaborate more near the end of the video. But yes, Kitase actually continued on by saying this. He said, "So we worked in some of the lore from the compilation in order to make the backstory for Avalanche more realistic." So contradicting this, Nomura said that this is going to be a completely new thing, but this was said like a while ago, and he said at that time. So it looks like they actually implemented old stuff in to make the new stuff more relatable to the old stuff and making the old stuff new. I don't know how to explain it, but that's kind of the aspect, if you know what I mean. But then he said, "The one example we have added in depth of them to the remake." This is one of example of how they added it in depth for the remake. So basically they're saying that, you know, they used the compilation as somewhat of a, I guess you could say, inspiration. Well, not really inspiration, because Final Fantasy VII is the original they basically elaborate more on very lower key aspects that were not touched upon in the original compilation, like the Wutai War. I wanted them to expand more on the Wutai War. If they make a Wutai War DLC, will you buy that? I'm not too sure. Will you buy a Wutai War DLC? Let me know in the comments down below. Seriously though, I have no idea what to actually expect from it. Like, I think that they are going to actually incorporate much more aspects from the different Final Fantasy lore arcs that were very seldomly touched upon, like the ending of Dirge of Cerberus. That could be elaborated upon. There could also be other aspects like of Cisne and all that. You know, a lot of people could be within this remake, and well, of course, all of them aren't actually guaranteed. Like Genesis may not even be within Final Fantasy VII Remake. Who knows at this point, am I right? But one aspect that we can all agree upon is that Final Fantasy VII Remake is going to elaborate upon all of the story arcs, I guess, which is gonna make it a huge expansion. Like, this is not gonna be a compilation already, because there's already parts to the remake. because yeah, that's already somewhat of compilation, but it's following the same story, so it's not really a compilation, so it's just a continuation. And with that, I have to say, you know, I'm excited for this. I don't know what to expect from them expanding all the story in the back, like Wu-Tai. Maybe that's gonna be a good way to get Yuffie to join your party, or maybe there's gonna be like a side quest where you raid Shinra. Who knows? After you meet Wu-Tai and you know, who knows at this point? Maybe Wu-Tai is going to be good guys. Maybe they'll be bad guys within the story arc. Maybe you have to save Yuffie from being the bad person so she can join you. I don't know. This is so weird. I don't know what's gonna come from this remake continuation from the remake story of Wu-Tai and the other aspects. Like, hey, maybe, who knows, maybe we get to see more of the snake. So yeah, or maybe more of Hojo. Like, I know Hojo was a big part within the original series, but I just want more of, you know, the Dirge of Cerberus stuff. I like Dirge of Cerberus. Gameplay was pretty bad, but I like my boy Vincent Valentine. It wasn't that it was bland, it was just bland basically, so yeah. But I like Vince Valentine. I hope they can elaborate more on his story. That'd be pretty cool actually, if they elaborate more on Vincent's story as well. So that'd be pretty cool. But let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Share with friends, share and share. Leave a like, helps me out a lot. Comment down in the comment section down below what you guys think, and most importantly, subscribe to become a Valentine Bolt. Anyway guys, that is it for this video. And as always, this is the Light H8. Blaze out.